You asked me...
Gray, Plant, and Bennett, and how they've impacted you and the law firm.
Well, Frank Gray was a Rhodes Scholar, and Frank Gray was one of the most charming speakers that you'd encounter. His speech on the Queen and I is one that people have had replayed many times, and Frank was an exceptionally skilled trial lawyer, and highly regarded as a trial lawyer, and excuse me, and he, in addition, he was a wonderful person, and one day I got a call, and they said, we'd like to have lunch with you, and we want to talk to you about Frank Gray. And so we had lunch at Charlie's, and there were, I think, 6 people. And they said, we've done everything we can to try to cause Frank to do something different as far as the care of Laura is concerned, because his health does not permit him to do that, and he's going to kill himself. And but we can't get anywhere with him. Can you get anywhere with him? And we want you to do. And the minister's wife was one of them, and Frank was very active in the church. And so, thanks to Jane, we were able to get Laura into a home, and then Laura was constantly on the phone with Frank, and he gave in again. And then he spent an awful lot of time every night, when he finally did succeed in getting her some help in a home, going there and feeding her. Frank was a fabulous human being, and in addition to being a brilliant lawyer.
And Mr. Plant?
Well, Frank again is an exceptional human being, and Frank worked pretty much in the estate planning and corporate type situations, and you don't find a finer person anywhere in the world than Frank Plant.
And then we've heard a little bit about you as the first Mooty. We've heard a little bit about your brother as the second Mooty in the name, and then Mr. Bennett. You commented about him earlier on his involvement at the university in fundraising. Is there anything else that you'd want to comment on him about?
Well, I've had the great pleasure of working very closely with Russ. Russ was involved with the Hawley family, and he got me involved in that, and that's been a relationship that has also gone on for a long time, and I'm about to have another meeting with the Hawley family in another few weeks, and talking about Melvin, one thing I'd like to say, because I did comment on people being involved in community stuff. Melvin was very involved in the Courage Center, and headed up that operation at one point as far as the volunteer end was concerned. And so I missed that, but I probably have missed a lot of others in that respect too.